Welcome to Reviews with Shane, and today we are going to be reviewing the 2015 Nissan Versa Note SV. The SV is the middle trim level, but comes with a lot of the standard features as the SL. A lot of the other features that you can add on as an option. This car also has the SV convenience package, which includes Nissan's Connect with mobile apps with a 5-inch color display. Under the hood is a 1.6-liter dual overhead cam inline 4 producing 109 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 107 pound-feet of torque at 4,400 RPM. It's mounted to an Xtronic CVT transmission, which is the only one available in the S Plus and Up models. On the SV and Up models, you receive a remote for keyless entry. Once entering the car, you will have to insert the key to start the car. Unlike in the SL package where you have the Nissan Intelligent Key with push-button ignition. In the SV trim, you also get the upgraded fine vision electroluminescent gauges with trip computer and outside temperature display. On the SV models, you also get a leather-wrapped steering wheel with controls. You have your pages, your presets button, your source button, volume control, and calling controls. On the right, you have your cancel and cruise on and off buttons. If we look at the dashboard, when I turn it on, you'll actually see a small icon just below the MPG. When I turn it off, it goes away. I'm going to turn it on again. And I'm going to turn it off. The car also has the SV convenience package, which includes an upgraded audio system with a 5-inch color display. The analog controls for the HVAC is nice and solid. Doesn't feel very flimsy. Everything makes a nice stroke as I go through the dials. You have your rear defroster, your AC, and also your cool temperatures. Each one makes a nice click, although there's no temperature display. Unlike the S trim, the SV actually comes with electronic side mirror controls. Your traction control button is located here. This is actually the off button. When you turn it off, you'll actually see a light on the dash illuminate. When you turn it back on, the light will go away. The SV trim level also comes with chrome inside door handles, chrome accent and parking brake, and vents. Here are your power windows and door lock controls. Only the driver's side window actually has an auto down. Everything else you have to hold if you want it to go up or down. As in all Versas, you have your sun visors with vanity mirrors and extensions. Unfortunately, there is no light on the actual vanity mirror. On the tricot fabric headliner, you have a light up front with the standard on, off, and door switch. Behind it, you have the mic for your Bluetooth. And then in the middle of the car, you have a second light with standard on, off, and door switch. Exclusive to the Versa Note, we have this top glove box. It's kind of small, but it's a la the Honda Fit. Down below, we have your standard glove box, but this thing is deep. On all Versas, you have 6 cup holders, 2 in the front center console, 1 on the passenger door, 2 in the rear center console, and 1 on the driver's door. Here are some more chrome accents. Here are your controls for your power doors and locks. Your gas latch and your hood latch are located here. You can reset your trip computer from here. Press the button to cycle through trip A or B. Hold the button down to actually reset the respective trip. If you actually turn the knob, then you'll adjust the brightness of the gauges. Indicator and light controls are located over here. Wiper controls are located on the right stop. Since this is a hatch, you also have rear wipers. You actually have silver accents on your shift knob and surroundings. The transmission has a low setting for when you're going downhill or just need some extra power at low speed. Since this car has the SV convenience package, it's also equipped with a rear view camera. The premium audio system with 5-inch color display has a bunch of cool features. Let's go over them. The audio can be turned up all the way up to 40. Unfortunately, my camera is set on auto, so you can't necessarily hear it. The sound does get muffled after 30. The premium audio system comes with SiriusXM Satellite Radio, along with a free trial. Once your phone is connected via Bluetooth, you'll be able to do streaming audio. Let's try to connect our phone using Bluetooth.
Add phone. The system is searching for your phone. Using your handset, look for a Bluetooth device called My Car.
Once you find the My Car device on your phone, you would just start pairing. Unfortunately, I forgot to record that part. My phone is now synced and I'm streaming audio from my phone. Using the buttons on the audio system, you're able to track forward, back. You can also pause and play by pressing 3 or 4 on the preset buttons. If you download NissanConnect, you will actually be able to go through other mobile apps, such as hands-free text messaging assist and other features. Unfortunately, I did not have the app installed, so we can't go through all those features today. Here's your USB port, a 3.5mm aux jack, and your power socket. There's only one power socket on the console. You can access your aux or USB by clicking on the media button on the audio system. So let's see how I fit this thing. I'm 6'3" and kind of slender. The Versa has a 6-way adjustable seats. You're going to see me jack it all the way up. And then all the way down. Let's see how far I can lean back. The driver's seat does have an armrest on the right, which actually makes commuting nice and easy. Getting into a comfortable driver position isn't bad. The seats are NASA inspired to reduce fatigue on long trips. You can tilt the steering wheel, but you can't telescope. Time to check out the Versa's back seat. This thing is huge. With the front seat set in my driving position, I have ample room here in the back. The back seats are actually about as big as the Ultima, and is actually bigger than the current Maxima. With the driver's seat set in the farthest position that it can go, I still have a lot of room back here. You'll have no problem seating 3 back here, possibly even 4 if they're all skinny like me. So let's check out some of the rear storage here. Nissan has a divide and hide adjustable floor, which you'll see how this slides in at the top so you can have a little bit of storage room at the bottom, or if you want, you can just slide this down at the bottom and create a flat bed. When the adjustable floor is set to the top, you can actually fold down your 60-40 split seats. There's just a slight angle there, but it's not completely flat. While the rear seats are flat, you can actually kind of lay down in here. Let's see if it's comfy. Not really. Well, let's see if we can actually just fit with all the seats up. I don't think that's going to work. Cargo volume with the rear seats up is 18.8 cubic feet. Cargo volume with the rear seats down is 38.3 cubic feet. There you go. Now time for some driving impressions. Hey, what's going on, guys? We're here and we are testing out the Nissan Versa Note SV with the SL package. So the SV is actually the middle ground. You have the S, S Plus, SV, and then the SL. So the SL comes with all the shebangs, and I'll go over that stuff later. But with this one, this is the well-equipped one. So with it being the middle ground, you get all the safety features. You get traction control, ABS, you have the brake assist, you have all those features in the car that come standard. You have Bluetooth, all those stuff, and the only transmission that's available after you pass the S trim level is the CVT. There's no manual, there's no regular automated 4-speed automatic transmission. It's just the CVT, which is actually doing a pretty darn good job. I've been driving for a little while here, and coming off the line, I'm not flooring it, I'm driving it as the car is intended. It's not a sports car. Although it does weigh under 2,500 pounds with this package, you're not going to be racing. Come on. It's a 1.6 liter engine producing 109 horsepower and 107 pound-feet of torque. As I'm pulling off the line here, the CVT is doing a good job of keeping the RPM around 25 to 3,000 or 2,500 to 3,000 RPM, and it pulls me off the line very nice and smooth. You don't feel a lot of the jerk. CVTs are known for being pretty darn smooth. Now, if you're looking for sporty and you're going to floor it, it's going to simulate all these gears, which it simulates 5 gears. And yeah, it's not what it's made for. CVT, nobody goes in the car and says, yes, I want a CVT transmission to go extremely fast. No, you're looking for the benefits of 35 on average miles per gallon in this car, or on highway you'll get 40. So, you know, those are the benefits of the CVT. No matter with such a small engine, it actually doesn't feel bad at all. The torque is peak is 4,000 RPM, but I mean, so far I haven't even hit 4,000 RPM, and this actually pulls out pretty well. All right, so off the line, just doing not flooring it or anything, just pulling off nice and smooth, slowing down traffic, of course. But the CVT is doing a really good job. It's just kind of keeping the RPMs around 2,000 RPM as I'm pulling off. Although the torque is rated at 4,000 RPM, when it actually hits peak, it actually feels pretty darn smooth. The transmission is actually handling it very well. Cruising around 50 miles per hour right now. Engine's idling around 1,500 RPM. NVH is not bad. It isn't luxury. Again, you are looking at the least expensive car that Nissan has to offer, although this is the bigger package. It doesn't have added sound deadening or anything like that. So what you see here in the Note, and with it being a hatch, you're actually going to have a little bit more road noise because the back is open versus the sedan. So the sedan, if you're looking to be a little bit more quiet for this price range, then definitely go with the sedan. You also get a little bit more room with the sedan. Trunk space, of course, that has 14.9 cubic foot of space in there. We're actually going to do a test on that later with a suitcase, so you can kind of see how much that swallows it. I was actually surprised when I rented one at how big that vehicle is. So as usual, the standard merging, everybody is merging around 35, 40 miles per hour. There's some trucks in between us. Actually don't need to floor it. We're still merging rather slowly, but the car didn't have to floor it at all. Probably put about a quarter throttle on there and actually pulled enough. I'm going to try and go around some cars and see how this kind of feels. So at 55, doing about a half throttle, and I can keep up with traffic, no problems. So again, it isn't a sports car. It isn't going to speed along very well, but it's doing the job. If you're looking for a commuter car that'll deliver you over 30 miles per gallon, and again, the NVH is not bad. The wind noise right now, we're hanging around 60 miles per hour, and it isn't bad. You do hear some wind noise, of course, but it is not bad. So, in summary, the Nissan Versa Note SV trim level is very nice. I do like it, and the way that I would equip it is the way that I drove it today with the SV convenience package, but I would also add the alloy wheels just because I don't like the whole hubcap stuff. Other than that, the car drove very smooth. It was quiet, surprisingly, and it had a lot of nice features for this price range. That's one thing that's happening a lot now with these automakers, is that for this price range, people want a nice ride. Doesn't have all the nice soft touch materials inside, but hey, you have to cut costs somewhere, right? So that's it. Thanks for joining me on this review, and subscribe for more videos.